So you're trying to get into trading and you have a very small account. So what is a small account? Small account is anything less than $25,000. Now, I know what you're saying. You might be like, oh, well, not everyone makes six figures a year from their 9 to 5. I get it. So most retail traders have an account with less than $2,500 in their account. And I would say that this is probably anywhere from 60 to 70% of retail traders. And then the upper, probably 80% and below, you could say maybe less than $6,000 to $7,000 in their trading account. So you're trying to grow a small account. What would you do? Well, the number one thing that you need to do is you need to be documenting your trades. That is the first and foremost thing that you need to be doing. This is a no BS guide. So number one, you need to be documenting your trades. The first thing I would do if I had an account that small is I would be going to Webull or one of these apps that have paper trading, and I would start paper trading, and I would make sure to hone in on everything going on, including my feelings, what I'm seeing in the charts, what my daily routine is, and I would be journaling every single day. Number two, you need to find a setup that works. So you need to be back testing, or you need to be going over the charts every day and seeing what setups worked, and then pick maximum one to two setups that when they show up on the chart, you put in pretty much a majority of your account and then you trade it. And the reason you're gonna have to do that is because you're gonna have to kind of try to grow your account pretty quickly if you are one of the people who have less than 2,500 in their account and you want to be doubling your account. And the quickest way to do that is to be finding A plus setups. And here we're talking about trading options, okay? Trading options, or you may be someone who trades penny stocks. But I would be trading options. I would be looking for easy setups, and I would be trading SPY 1 day to expiration options, and I would be day trading that. That's how I would do this. I would be day trading 1 day to expiration options on SPY. And I've done this before on a $15 account, and we took that $15 account to $100 in a couple days. And then I just went back to my main account because I didn't have time to trade both accounts. But I will be doing a very small micro account challenge again pretty soon, and I'll document that on YouTube as well. That's going to be probably the next series that I do, as opposed to my trading series. So the trading crash course series, you can check it out. It's always linked in the beginning of my videos. But we'll be doing a micro account trading journey. But yeah, that's the next thing I would do. So I would make sure I'm journaling every day, and then I would be documenting my trades. I would be documenting how I felt. I would also be taking only 1 to 2 setups, and these need to be A plus setups. What I mean by A plus setups is it's with the trend. It is a setup that works almost 100% of the time, and that is the only time you get in. So if you're in like you're trading that day and that setup never shows up, you don't trade that day. So I wanted to show people that, or let people know that $1,000 is only 10 doubles away from $1 million. And this sounds crazy for something as small as 1,000 to be 10 anything away from a million. It's only 10 doubles. So 1,000 to 2,000, 2,000 to 4,000, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, 16,000 to 32, 32,000 to 64, 64 to 128, 128 to 256, 256 to 512, 512 to 1,024,000. So $1,000 is only 10 doubles away from a million. So if you can find just 10 days where you double your account and you have $1,000 account, you can get to a million. Now this is pretty unrealistic and it sounds unrealistic, but there is potential for it to happen. Never say never. So it gets pretty tricky when you're putting on large size up above that $128,000 range. It gets a little bit tricky, but it is very possible, and especially when you're trading those smaller amounts. So keep that in mind. And you also want to be reading. You want to be reading up on some of the best traders and what their mindset and what their focus is. So I would be reading the Unknown Market Wizards books, and I talk about this a lot because those books literally changed my trading. Because it's about people who are proven to be the best traders in the world, and it tells you their strategies and how they think when it comes to putting on trades. And they don't think like these retail traders who are like, I want the Lamborghini or I want this and that. They think, I want to dominate this profession. I want to dominate this discipline, and I want to be the best at what I'm doing. So in order to do that, I'm going to treat it like a sport. They're going to treat it like Kobe Bryant would treat basketball. How Kobe Bryant used to go to the gym 2 hours before practice started, and his coach would be like, "What are you doing?" He'd say, "I'm practicing." And the coach would be like, "We have practice in 2 hours." Well, Kobe was like, I want to practice before practice and then after practice and then be the best on the court. So it's a different approach when you're trying to be at the top. When you're the king, you having a different approach than the regular population when it comes to a discipline or anything really. So journaling, finding 1 to 2 setups, only taking A+ setups, and then documenting and documenting exactly what you did in order to get to that level. And you never want to FOMO into trades. You never want to overtrade. You want to be only looking for that specific setup. Let the trade come to you. And before long, you will notice that your account has doubled, tripled, and you're consistently getting these massive gains. So hope that helps someone out there. Thank you all for tuning in. It's the Fit to Flourish podcast. It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish. I'm out. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.